Evidently what happened was they got into an argument. And he basically just hauled off, punched her, and knocked 2 of her teeth out while she was holding their 8-month-old baby. For real? Are you serious, Mel? Are you serious? You gonna straight cold cock your fiance while she's holding your baby? Forget holding the baby. For real? I'm just shocked. I just can't believe it. I mean, it's just, I just don't get it. So anyway, Oksana goes on to the police department. She files domestic charges against him. And now there's this huge investigation going on. So I guess she decides, she's like, in her mind, she's thinking, okay, all this fool gonna do is go on TV and deny that he touched me. That he attacked me, that he punched me and knocked 2 of my teeth out. He's gonna deny it, deny it. And everyone loves Mel Gibson, which is true, which we did. So she was smart to tape him ranting and raving to her. You should, y'all, please, before you go to bed tonight, or as soon as you get done watching these videos, go on to radaronline.com and listen to this fool, how he's talking to her. He threatens, he said that he should take a bat upside her head. He calls her a cunt, a bitch. He tells her that, you know, I can put you, trust me, I can have you put in a rose garden. Trust me, I'm capable of it. He goes on to say, then he goes on to making racial slurs about how, in fact, you know what, I'll read it to you. Let me just read what he says, word for word. In this article that's on radaronline.com, it says, on July 9th, RadarOnline.com releases audio of Mel's vile racist rant. He is heard telling Oksana, "You look like a," forgive me, effing bitch in heat. And if you get raped by a pack of niggers, yes, he said niggers, it will be your fault. Alright? Because you provoked it. Are you serious, Mel? Are you serious? So now you're a racist pig too? You're a violent, domestic, violent prick, and on top of it, you're a racist pig? For real? You probably just lost about 5 million. You just lost a whole market segment. I don't know any black person that's going to spend any of their money to watch anything. They will not watch anything that you're on from now on because of that. You are so stupid. And I'm glad that Oksana was smart enough to get you on tape so she'd have proof of what you did, because she already knew. You're going to play the role. You know how to do it. And figured people wouldn't believe her, so she had to do that. Now, what I don't understand about Oksana is she went to the cops and she filed charges against Mel Gibson for domestic violence. But yet she's still in his house. Why didn't she get out of that environment? How are you going to go file domestic violence charges against someone and then you're still in their house? What prevents him from coming over? He even said it. When y'all listen to the audio, he'll say, "Don't you dare hang up on me. If you hang up on me, I swear I'll come over there." His very words. If you hang this phone, if you hang up on me, I swear I'm coming over there. I mean, why would you stay in that environment? I mean, you said you're trying to protect your daughter. Hello, you're not, Oksana, you're not protecting her by staying in that environment where he can get at you. God forbid he comes over there, attacks you, and tries to kill you and your baby, for real. I mean, he's enraged. Okay? You got to get out of that environment. There are too many organizations out there that are in place to help women just like you escape those types of environments. Whether you be famous or not, well known or not, it doesn't matter who you are. Get out, get some help. Don't stay there. I got out. People like, dang, you just. When I got heard from him again, after I had Christian, he was like, dang, because I came home and it was like you weren't even there. I mean, I was like, that day, me and my stuff I was gone. And if it wasn't for my mother encouraging me, like, Trina, you need to get in contact with him, let him know he had a boy, and, you know, he has a right to know his child, you know, you don't do that to him, you know, he has a right to know he has a man child. If it wasn't for her, my mother, he wouldn't have even known or seen Christian. Because I had no plans at all of revisiting that nightmare at all. And y'all, everyone, I'm sure, if you look around, whether it be people you work with, your friends, people in your family, your mom, your aunt, your grandmother, somebody you know have experienced domestic violence. Watch for the signs. And if you are being abused, get out. Have enough strength to get out. It's not safe for you. And God forbid there are children involved in this, because not only are you subjecting yourself to this abuse, but you're subjecting your children to that abuse, and that's wrong. Have enough strength. Do what you got to do. Muster up whatever courage. Ask for help. Don't be afraid to ask your friends and your family for help. That's what they're there for. Get out of that relationship before someone gets killed. How many shows do we have to watch where the dude's like, I didn't mean to kill her. We were arguing and I just snapped and I just grabbed a knife and I stabbed her. How many shows have we watched where the woman was like, you know, he was beating me constantly all the time. Pictures after pictures. Cops being called to people's house, woman's house all the time. And then she snapped and she took a gun and blew his head off. How many stories like that do you have to hear? How many times does that have to happen before you decide to get out? You know what I mean? Why does it have to come to death? Because eventually that's what's going to happen. If Oksana stays in this relationship and she keeps playing like this, if she don't get away from this man, especially because he's got money, he's got power, he could totally have her done away with without even touching her. I mean, clearly, he said on the tape, clearly, he said, I'm capable of it, and you know it. His very words. Listen to it, y'all. Anyway, get out. This ain't funny. Rich, poor, doesn't matter. No matter what walk of life you come on. Rich people abuse their wives and husbands. Poor people abuse their wives and husbands. It doesn't matter what walk of life you come from. If you know someone who's experiencing it, help them to get out. If you're the one that's being abused, muster up enough strength. Ask God to give you the strength to get out. Protect you and your children if there are children involved. So anyway, y'all, I just wanted to come and give you guys my thoughts on that news about Mel Gibson and his wife, and just to share my take on it and to give you my personal experience in regards to it, and hope that this helps somebody. Anyway, this may be a two-parter. I may have to divide this in two, but anyway, I just wanted to come and share my thoughts about what happened and what I thought about this whole Mel Gibson situation. Again, I'll never spend another dime on anything, any movie he comes out with. I don't care how good the movie looks. I refuse. I won't go and see it and support him, because he's a woman abuser and he's a racist. I don't care. He can say he's sorry. Well, I was drinking and drunk. Well, I've heard many times, you know, if you really want to get to know some person and know who they really are, just give them a few drinks. Let them relax you. Give them a few drinks. The real person will eventually emerge, and you'll be able to see that person for who they really are. And I do believe he was drunk. He needs some help. I think he needs to get anger management. He needs to take some anger management classes, and he needs to go into Alcoholics Anonymous, because he was on something. If he wasn't drunk, he was on some kind of drug. Something. He was on something. So anyway, y'all, that's just my take on it. You know, chime in, let me know what you think. Tell me if I'm right or wrong. If you have a domestic violence story you want to tell, please log on to my YouTube page at Trina B 38 on YouTube and leave a video response and tell us how you were able to get out of the situation. Or if you're in this situation and you need help, you need some encouragement, let me know. I can try to look up resources, you know, in your time that may be able to help you. But no matter what, don't stay in this type of relationship. Get out, okay? Peace out, y'all. Till next vid. Bye.